Okay, let us discuss about centralization and decentralization in detailed manner. So, example of centralization and decentralization. Centralization is explained in picture. Uh, Records and files are maintained in a single place under a single authority. That is called centralization. Decentralization is totally opposite of centralization. Records and documents are maintained in different places by the different departments independently. HR department will follow records and documents in HR department itself. Production department will follow the production related records and document in production department itself. So every department will maintain records and document independently in their own place. That is decentralization. Here, meaning of centralization, centralized filing system refers to the maintenance of all files and records in one central office, regardless of the department to which they belongs. Right? HR department related files are not maintained in HR department, maintained in head office. Production department files are not maintained in production department. The files are maintained in head office only. So the department, records and documents of different departments are maintained in a head office in a one place. That is called a centralized filing system. Example given: university maintain all staff service records, salary records, leave records, performance records only in the HR department, not in different schools. Right? It's an example for the centralized filing system. So features of centralized filing systems. What are the features? What are the characteristics of a filing system? Filing system is followed where does file or where is file followed or recorded? In the centralized filing system, where do we record the file? Where do we maintain the files? Single filing department. Only one department is there. Only one space is given for maintaining all records of different branches or different departments or different schools. The files of different schools are maintained in a single place. That is called single filing department. Right? So single place or single location is maintained, so easy to standardize the files, easy to give the format. So uniform filing procedure is followed. Controlling and supervising all the files of different departments is simple, is easy. So better supervision and control. Standardized classification is maintained. Controlled access, only authorized person can access the important records. The need for centralized filing system. Why do we need centralized filing system? To maintain uniformity in a record management, to avoid duplication of documents in different departments in different places, to avoid the duplication, to improve the record securities, to reduce the filing cost, to reduce the space that is used for storing the files, to ensure better administrative control and to supervise in better manner. we follow centralized filing system. What are the merits of centralized filing system? Better supervision and control, because only one person is authorized person to control the files, to maintain the files, to direct the employees working in the filing department. So under one person, these files of different departments are maintained. So better supervision and control. Uniform filing procedure is followed, because different departments are following filing system in different places. That may create so many confuses. So uniform filing procedure is followed in centralized filing system. Greater security for records. Avoid duplication of a file. It is very economical in terms of equipment and manpower. Already I explained. If we follow filing system in different department, in different schools, in different places, everywhere at least one person, one employee should be assigned to follow the recording and filing and maintaining the systems. But only one place we followed means we can reduce equipments, we can reduce manpower. So it's very economical. Easy implementation of filing policies, better preservation of records. The last merit is efficient utilization of storage space. We do not use different locations to store the file. We use only one location. So adequately or accurately we can maintain, we can arrange our files under a standardized format, standardized procedure. Then what are the demerits of centralized filing system? Delay in obtaining records. Production department needs records. Production department need a file. Production department does not follow any filing system here. Only all the files are maintained in head office, are maintained in a centralized place. So it may take at least 1 or 2 or 3 hours or 1 day from the head office, particular branch or Ritchie branch need to spend 1 day to get the data again from the another head office. From the head office may be located in some other place. So here, delay in obtaining records from the head office. In centralized filing system, heavy workload in one department. In centralized filing system, less flexibility because standardized format they follow is maintained in a single place. Difficult during the emergencies, collecting the data, changing the format, taking emergency decision. These are the things are very difficult. Not suitable for a geographically dispersed organization. One department is here, another department in Coimbatore, third department is in Chennai, fourth department in Bangalore. That way, geographically dispersed organization is dispersed geographically in different places. At the time, it is very difficult to get the file or to collect the data and to take a right decision on right time. Then possible congestion during the peak hours, because all the files of different departments are stored in one place. So possible congestion during peak hours. Decentralized filing systems. What is a decentralized filing system? In the decentralized filing system, example given. So meaning first, let us see the meaning. Decentralized filing system is one in which every department is responsible for maintaining and managing its own files. Coimbatore department, Coimbatore branch would follow the files in Coimbatore itself. Otherwise, if you take university, if you take manufacturing company, one company may have different departments in different building or different places within the organization. Every department should follow their own records on their own places. That is called a decentralized filing system. Here, what are the features? The features of a filing system: a department-wise filing system, independent record management, immediate availability to the concerned department, flexible, depends on the requirements of a department, faster retrieval whenever they need for taking a decision. The need for decentralized filing. Why do we need decentralized filing system, or where do we need decentralized filing system? To provide immediate access to records. Another need is it needs to improve departmental efficiency. Decentralized filing system may need to support quick decision making. Decentralized filing system may need to reduce dependence on a central office. It may need to handle specialized departmental records. These are the needs of decentralized filing system. Then, what are the merits and demerits? Quick retrieval, because every department follow their own files in their place only. So, quick retrieval, faster departmental operation, greater flexibilities. Whenever they need it, they can change. These are the files may be placed here. These files may be placed there. Depends on their convenient. They can change their location, arrangement, indexing like. So greater flexibility, better understanding of departmental records, save employees time, reduce delays in communication. Quickly they can take the file, open the or turn the pages, retrieve the data based on data within 30 minutes or within 20 minutes they can take decisions. So reduce delays in communication, convenient for large organizations, supports decentralized management. These are the merits. What are the demerits? Duplications of records. Head office should follow department's details. Department also would follow the records. So duplications of records may be happen. A duplication of record is possible. Higher maintaining cost. Maintenance cost would be more. Lack of standardization. Every department may follow different type of format arrangement like. So lack of standardization. Difficult to supervise because it's not easy to control. Increased storage requirements. Every department need at least 100 square feet or 150 or 500 square feet of space to maintain their own records. So yeah, we have to provide a limited space at least to every department for maintaining records. So increased storage requirements. Greater risk of inconsistency. These are the demerits of what? Demerits of what? Demerits of decentralized filing system. Difference between centralized and decentralized filing system, because individually we have seen about centralized filing system, decentralized filing system. Now let us discuss the difference. In the meaning, you know that one central office is there to maintain the record. Here decentralized, each department maintain its own records. Control authority control all records in centralized, but in decentralized, individual department control their own records. Location in a one place, there in different departments. Access may take more time, but here immediate access within department. Accessing means what? In the centralized filing system, data we need to collect the data. It may take few hours, but a decentralized filing system, production department need data. They are only having the files in their own place. Within a few minutes, they can take the file, they can access the data. That means they can collect or they can take the data. Retrieval comparatively slower. In decentralized, it's faster. Uniformity, centralized filing system, high level of uniformity, there low level of uniformity. Duplication, very little duplication, there high chance of duplication. Cost lower, higher. Security better, there depends on each department. Flexibility less flexible, there in decentralized more flexible. Suitable for small and medium sized organization. So centralized filing system is suitable only to the small scale or small and medium sized organization. There, decentralized filing system is suitable to the large and multi-location organization. Decision making comparatively slower, but if it is a decentralized filing system, taking our decision making will take only few minutes, so faster at the department level. So these are the difference between centralized filing system and decentralized filing systems. Then indexing. Meaning of indexing already we discussed, systematic arrangement of file inferences, file references, right? Based on name, based on numbers, based on logical coding. They are assigning. A reason for assigning enable quick identification and retrieval of records and document. For that they follow indexing. Need for indexing, quick retrieval of records, easy to find. Ramesh R2 means simply R alphabetical files are located or arranged in separate place. A alphabetical files are located in next rack. So B alphabetical records are arranged in third rack. So easy to identify. R2 is Ramesh, R3 is Ritesh, R4 is Raju. That way means R3 can be easily identified. R1 is easily identified because alphabetical wise we are assigning and we are labeling on the file. So taking the file or identifying or tracking the file is easy. Quick retrieval of records, systematic organization. It saves the times and effort. It prevents malpractice mistakes of files. It supports efficient filing systems. It facilitates decision making. It helps for decision making. It improves the customer services in effective manner. It ensures better record or document control. These are the merits of indexing, right? Needs of indexing, right? Needs of indexing. The same merits of indexing, enable quick retrieval, save time, improve office efficiency, reduce chance of mistakes. It helps the systematic record management, enhance the decision making, support effective communication, increases the productivity. It provides better control over records, then improve customer service. These are the merits of indexing. Demerits of indexing. What is the demerits of indexing? Is there? Okay. Demerits of indexing. It is a time consuming to establish. Preparing an index requires careful planning and effort. It requires skilled personnel, correct. A regular updating requirement are required. Regular updating is required. Possibility of errors. additional cost, but space requirements. These are the demerits of indexing, but without indexing, it is so difficult. So few points are given as a demerits, right? But we should think about merits only. Types of indexing. One is already I said, based on alphabetical order, the files are labeled. So customer files arranged from A to Z, you know that. Otherwise, in numerical way, employees files, employee ID is given. The ID number may be in digit 001 for employee one. Another employee, no, not based on their name, based on the digit. So numerical indexing. Then subject indexing, accounts files, marketing files, marketing one, marketing two, marketing three. There are 5 files, marketing one, marketing two, market three, like HR files, 5 files are there are HR1, HR2, HR3. So the files are indexed based on subject. Another one files are indexed based on geographical areas. Files are maintained and indexed Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Kerala, right? So indexing based on geographical areas. Indexing based on chronological indexing. Chronological indexing means what? January files are arranged in separate place, indexed in different way. Then February files, FEB 1, 2, 3, 4. March file, MAR 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like. April file, APL. That way, the invoice arranged from January to December. Records are arranged based on the dates, months, and years. That is a chronological indexing. Alphanumerical indexing. Alphanumerical, alphabetical, and numerical numbers mixed way they are assigning, like accounts 205, ACC 205, HR. Alphabetical letters are HR. The numerical letters 101. Both an alphanumerical, alphabetical and numerical numbers are mixed to assign the file name. So alphanumeric indexing. Decimal indexing. Decimal indexing. The files are arranged using decimal numbers based on classification. 100 for administration, 200 for finance, 300 for marketing, like. Then color indexing. A red color. So different colors are assigned to different category of files. Red color files are for finance. Blue color files for HR. Green color files for marketing. So based on colors, the files are indexed. Then difference between filing and indexing. Filing is nothing but systematic arrangement and storage of records. That is called filing. Indexing is preparation of a reference guide to locate the file quickly, to find the file quickly, or to take the file quickly. They are preparing, or they are giving the reference number. The purpose of filing is to preserve, store the records safely. Indexing purpose is to identify and retrieve the records fastly or quickly or easily. The functions of filing: maintain documents in proper order. That is the function. Indexing function: provide a reference to a location of the document. The process: it involves storing files in folders or in cabinet or in racks. But here, the process of indexing involve assigning names, numbers, subject, or code. Objective: safe maintenance of record is objective of filing. Quick identification and retrieval of records is subjective of indexing. Example: keep employees file in a filing cabinet in a different rack number 1. That is the example. Indexing: preparing an employee index with the employee number and employee name. That process is called indexing. These are the difference between filing and indexing. What are the important questions? The important questions of 2 unit. First unit important questions given. Then second unit important questions given in for part A. For part B, for the first unit, part B questions. For the second unit, part B questions. Right. So you all are asked to watch the videos. Then you can open the PPT. You can go through the PPTs. Then exactly you all are asked to write and attend all the questions. Right. You should not avoid the questions. 10 A part questions, 10, 15 mark questions are asked in CAT 1. CAT 1 will cover the questions of 2 unit. Right. We will cover the 2 units based on or from the 2 units, the questions are asked for 50 marks. Okay, all the best. You all are expected to get maximum marks. If you have any doubt, you can raise your questions. Do you have any doubt? You don't have doubt? No, sir. Aishwarya does not have doubt. Okay. Can we end the session?